All right, we're back.
Hi.
I suppose we are.
Mom.
All right, we're back. Flying.
Hi.
You know who we are at this point. If you're watching this episode and like, well, I guess it's been a week because of our airport schedule. I'm Captain, Sammy's co-captain, Thomas janitor, the rest are like first-class passengers, and you actual watchers are like, oh, look, we're on the news board. I know it automatically does that so we can see ourselves, but because like last time it just stayed on there forever because like we want to see ourselves. But that's nice. It's just nice. It's a nice detail. Oh my gosh! All right, this is the second time our discussion on like the Origami King and even criticism in general is being interrupted. So we will we'll get back to criticizing criticism later.
That is a good way to put it.
Yeah, although
No
Yeah.
focus. Oh.
okay,
Mayo's
we just oh my gosh, the tenor missile. Oh no, are they using tenor missiles against our tenor missiles? Because I'm getting some really good like wordplay off of this. But
Just
also
repeating the same word.
that's part of wordplay.
That's repetition.
That's alliteration is a wordplay thing, and that's repeating the same like first syllable.
Lame.
Can you guys even hear Mom's side of this?
Not really.
I like Mom.
You're Charlie Brown. You're Charlie Brown's teacher again.
Yes. Woo.
She's happy about
All
that.
I ever wanted.
No, I'm being tailed. No, why'd you super jump here? I'm in the middle of battle. I'm losing.
Good
Oh,
job.
Tom took care of it actually.
Oh, my tennis
But
missiles
still
must have actually
died.
hit some people.
Thanks, Tom.
I got rollered.
You got Rick rolled.
Yeah, because you
Never
super
gonna
jumped to
get
me
real
as I was
never gonna
losing a
like it,
fight.
We Philip Susan.
Oh,
Philip.
guys, we have someone on our right. Actually, you're all there, so I'm gonna.
I'm trying. No.
You all died to the one person on the. Oh.
Right.
So, you know, we pulled it back last time.
Rick roller.
Last time it was like 3 roller guys.
Yeah, and then they started like
Alright,
being
so I told them
idiots.
Before they could use their 10 missiles.
They probably got cocky and
That's good.
weak.
Oh yeah, they got like really dumb, like all of the sudden.
That's not nice.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, mommy, it
I'm
not
gonna
go
go in
well
a
for
direction
them.
where I don't see people.
But we need to stop them. Wait.
Oh, no. Being attacked. Tennis missile fail. Well, at least it got someone.
Ah, killed someone.
Got the one person I targeted.
We're still in danger.
Hey, at the very least, it
What's
waste food
better,
up.
if you target 4 people and it misses all of them, or if you target 1 person and it hits them.
I don't think it does. It doesn't. I don't think the tenor missiles need to. I don't see the tenor missiles as a weapon that's actually going to kill people, because I don't think they're very good at that. I just think it's like a
Basically
great
just
weapon for
distract
wasting their
people and
time.
Makes them re-ink the thing they just inked. You know.
Okay. How do we do? There's a big. That's a big stripe, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah!
They
See-
won!
See again,
Times victory.
They won!
because that looked a lot like that other map you were surprised we won, except it looked even better than the other time. So we had most of that thing,
Wow.
and we had a good section of theirs. Like, actually, if you look at the map objectively, I think I can actually see how we did that.
Yay!
We have managed to pull off barely 2 10 times
What?
battle.
Can you grab Dad's computer?
Okay.
This is awesome content. It's not even good content because we're winning. It's good content because we're barely winning. And that's like the best kind of content.
Have been updated.
No one's gonna watch it unless I tell them to.
All right, what's the stages?
Oh my gosh.
Crater
I'm
Rim.
sure if I make Ava watch it.
Stages are Moray Towers and Shelladorf Institute.
I don't think
Josh
I
is
told
missing
him.
so much.
Poor Josh. He's still sleeping.
So,
All right, so should we get back to our
Josh?
Paper Mario?
The other guy
discussion?
Yeah.
they're supposed to play with.
oh, he's back. He says he's got to eat first, but he's coming. All right, so Origami King.
Keep coming.
So that it looks cool. The origami stuff looks cool. I know people think that just because it's a cult, it's creepy. That is a weird sentence to say. Just because it's a cult, it's creepy. Okay,
Okay, so
that's a weird
Cults
sentence.
are
haven't
kind of
seen
creepy.
too much of this myself, but I've heard
Kinda.
about some very incredibly toxic back and forth going between Thousand Year Door fans and Color Splash fans. Thousand Year Door fans,
Where's Zoe?
just complete fanboying, like, just complete, like, you are not
Right.
allowed to dislike, you're not allowed to like Color Splash, you're not allowed to dislike Thousand Year Door, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Just
I've never played
incredibly
this game.
toxic comments. But then
I never played this game.
anything that
This
they do say that, like, actually has
legitimacy.
argument weight to it, the Color Splash fans just dismiss because you're just a fanboy. Like,
Oh yeah, it's
I don't have to listen to you.
yeah, being unreasonably
Oh,
angry.
what's your name?
What?
On the news.
Toxicity
Yes,
is a huge
that-
problem within these communities.
I got
No,
very-
Texas-
Especially when
no,
there's
you're
things that a lot of
wrong.
People perceive as bad.
No, you're wrong. You
A
see
lot-
Philip.
like
no,
the
see
majority of
Sammy.
the population.
Sammy,
maybe not even
toxicity-
the majority. Just
Yeah.
that
Did you call Philip?
a vocal group of people. If there's a game that a vocal group of people hate,
Mom.
it's
Philip
that just
felt
breeds
sad,
toxicity
Philip.
because
But I think there's also like
He's a lot
Like,
you're shushing
oh.
him,
I think there is also like there can be toxicity. When people like a game too much, they can become very defensive of
that
it,
too.
even if there are valid
like
flaws.
Thousand Year Door, when people just like the game
And-
too much to see if it has any flaws. Like,
Yeah, and there's also the issue. I think
like,
there's also
worship it
yeah.
above
One of the
criticism.
biggest issues I think is that there are times, and I was talking to you about one of the biggest issues is what you mentioned earlier, where like when a lot of people are mad at something, when you can kind of see points in both sides, like it's hard when people get too mad, it's hard to point out like points that the other side might have correct without it seeming like you're just siding against them. Like people will be very defensive of each side without realizing that both sides probably have some meritable points. It's because and a lot of good points get lost in just because
Mario.
it's the
Thousand Year
other
Door
side.
fans saying like, you guys are talking to like Color Splash fans saying like, you guys
I
are
am.
the people that killed the series, like that you're just
Yeah.
eating up everything they
Oh,
put out
British
just
Right.
because it's Paper
Ketchup.
Mario.
But there was still, I think there was a
If it's ever
decent.
good. Like,
There was a decent enough. Like first off, Call of Flash was also first off a key improvement over Stegosaur, so like it shows that there was still improvement happening, and second off, we are like
tell that to the toxic fans who
yeah, like the backlash against Color Splash initial announcement probably was enough on its own, just to like send the message that at the very least they want a stylistic change. If like so much backlash happened over it, all right. Alright, you guys try and actually play the game. I'm gonna spawn camp. I'm gonna be a toxic person and just spawn camp.
toxic.
Don't be toxic.
So
If you
as a
don't
person
die
who
from
has
a-
been
Drinking
on
alcohol.
the receiving
alcohol.
end
Oh.
of incredibly toxic. Like, I've said that the Paper Mario fan base
Why?
has been toxic.
It's just called alcohol.
You haven't seen toxicity until you've seen the Pokemon fan base.
Oh,
I
you
have
are getting
been
this
on
in
the
the end.
receiving
He died.
end of
Oh.
so
Via
much
Mario.
unwarranted toxicity.
Right.
that it hurts my brain. I think it's just an important message to learn it's just an important thing to be aware of. If you're
No, we
arguing
don't
with someone, make sure that you are open and that you're arguing based on logic and like just make sure it's like there's always something to be gained from a friendly conversation. There's nothing to be gained from shouting at each other that you're the guy who killed the series, like that you're the reason that this, like shouting at people for pretty much no reason. Like,
I mean,
nothing to be gained from screaming fights.
And we're
There's
talking
always
about
something to be gained from healthy discussion.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about this in the terms of video games, but this like this is a lot of us. I was thinking about is like a lot of this like parallels a lot of what happens in politics, especially since we're in America, and we have like a two-party system. That whole like taking sides thing is really emphasized when there's only two sides. Like when there's two sides, that makes it really easy to pick a side and then get really mad when the other side, and then like very. Like, people get very much one side or another.
The other side gets anything.
Proves that we should bring back the court jester.
Mom thinks this proves that we should bring back the court jester, in case you didn't hear that, and I don't understand her sometimes, so we're just going to ignore her.
Somebody needs to be there
I think
to
we
make
lost this
comments
match within
and
the last 30
razz the
seconds.
people.
I feel like that would okay, you say that, Mom, but I feel like that would... Because then the court jester would pick a side, and then there would be two court jesters, and there'd be a fighting
They
court
wouldn't pick
jesters,
a
and that's
side.
what the presidential debates
But
already
the
are.
court jester is not allowed to take sides.
Yeah, no. He's just supposed to
He's
make
not
fun
allowed
of
to have
everybody.
opinions.
Really?
Yes.
That's the internet.
No. Those people are just
This
idiots.
is why we can't have nice things.
Wrong term for fool.
You know what? Yeah. I don't know. It's... Yeah, but... Back to Origami King. Let's talk about Origami King again. Because as much as criticizing... Yeah. Because again... Oh, wait. Before we're done with politics, just a little bit more. Because I do want to say that it also, like... Is that the phenomenon of everyone being mad at each other and also especially being very picky about... Or especially being very... And again, we're a bunch of teenagers, so we have no authority on any of this.
True.
Don't disregard everything you hear here. But my when you have the two parties and they're both angry at each other without
everything you hear here.
Yeah. All right. Sammy has some self-confidence and self-esteem.
I think I think there is some important stuff to.
That's true. I'm a bad child.
I'm not a
But-
bad child.
Split the bad child?
No, Ketchup champion bad child. We're all Ketchup champions.
Oh, his name is Bad
We
Child.
are the champions.
Oh my gosh. Queen is not happy right now.
Why?
I'm sorry.
I thought he was the champions and whatever came out was horrifying.
So anyway,
Bad
let's not be
Child.
toxic about this guy.
Is it a female?
All right.
Is Bad Child a female?
They're the female symbol, so I assume so. Anyway, so what I was saying was,
Amy, that's like the last.
well, there's also there's the big issue of the fact that people will ignore genuine points on either side because the other side says because the other side says it.
Flag.
But then there's also this has the effect of making
Oh, this
a
is
lot of
like
people that
Smash
aren't
Touch.
strongly associated with the party just not want to talk about politics at all. But politics are a very important part of life in general. They're literally how our government runs. And they should be talked about from time to time. But, you turn people off of... people will not want to talk about, politics at all just because they're... and also, people become... Because of how toxic the conversations get, you will get... it will push people away from talking about politics in general. And I think that's a bit of an issue in itself. Because then you have people just not wanting to discuss real issues because they don't want to get stuck in a flame war. And
Stuck in flame wars all the time.
Shouting match.
yeah. So
I'm just laughing at
'Cause-
Philip. Is he found?
because especially since a lot of things that everything's because politics is literally just how our government is run and it's literally permeates every aspect of our lives. A lot of what's labeled, granted, a lot of what people call politics is just the toxic side of it. Because there are plenty of people who will discuss political things, but we don't think of them as politics because they're having like normal discussions and they don't associate with like the toxicity and stuff. But there is still the issue of like you can't just avoid it entirely, because of how it's very much an integral part of life in general. But that's the effect that happens. You know? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop talking about politics.
See, Mom, you're just not kidding. Yeah. Anyhow.
I mean, we didn't come.
So we're going to stop talking explicitly about politics, although inevitably there's probably going to be some element of it. But then again, whenever you have a conversation, like you can always tie back elements to every single other element of life because everything's really much more connected than we like to think about it. So we're getting into philosophy now.
We didn't come here to listen to philosophy. We came here to watch you be dumb.
Lose people.
Yeah, that happens when I talk about philosophy. I'd be dumb. The point.
I'm no bad child.
Okay, so
Oh, I need to-
if you super jump to me,
No,
that was a bad idea.
There's a character, or no, not a character.
The bad child also has 10 missiles.
Wow, and Alpha's referring to himself in the third person.
I am not the bad
No,
child.
Mom, their
No, it's the-
username is bad child.
Yeah, like one of the strangers' username is bad child. Granted, we have lost this match. Sammy, did I lose you?
No,
No.
but you're with bad child.
I will text him.
Oh, I was just trying to shoot without ink.
Yeah, I
Alright,
know it is.
So, I've made my piece about politics, so let's move on to the Origami King.
Remakes our piece about politics.
Mom, don't bring this back up.
I'm just saying, if politics was exactly the same all the time, then people could make their peace with it. But it's not.
Yeah. So, Mom was talking about how... Did you guys hear what Mom said? I don't think she...
No.
you
She's
could
not
hear.
close enough, I don't think.
Yeah, so none of that came across.
Oh no.
Well, now she's just saying now she's just making the trombone noises.
What?
Actually,
You know it's not a muted euphonium.
okay.
As
So-
it should be.
Now don't get in. We're gonna have a fight about musical instruments because let me tell you, that's where the real beef starts.
No, there is no fight to have.
I win!
Except the obvious.
Oh my gosh.
I thought they were going to talk about,
Anyway, we have Bad Child back, which means we have 4 10 missiles, which means everything is right in the world.
But she's a euphonium player.
Oh, for the love of... Will you stop bringing up the euphonium, Mom?
Instrument of the gods! I'm sorry. if
Let's
that was Charlie
talk
Brown
about
speak,
Paper
that was
Mario, the Origami King.
Euphonium instrument of the gods.
Paper Mario. We're talking about Paper Mario now.
My instrument looks
But
like
one
a snake.
no, we're at alright. Sammy, you bring something up because I can't do this without talking about
I don't
politics
know.
or some other thing.
Whee!
It just looks nice. I mean, I'm excited for it. I want to know what happens. I mean, we'll know in like a while. You'll probably know by the time you actually watch this. But yeah, it looks like it could. It looks like it has the potential to be like really nice and really fun. And yeah, I wonder. And
When is it coming out?
No one.
July.
Oh, that's
Coming out like in July.
like a
So yeah, I mean, maybe. Do you think we should play it for the channel, or should we just wait? I don't think I generally play new games on here,
copyright.
but
it's not like a rule. I just generally don't do
Yes,
like
Addison's
wide
birthday,
reaction
we should
stuff.
drive over. Give her a piece of almond cake.
So
I hope she's not allergic.
Yes,
I don't know.
There's nut allergy if she likes.
I'm not sure if you're saying anything
almond
or
cake,
if
but she
like
like a piece.
we've entirely cut out.
I'm here. I just
But I'm just gonna assume you don't have anything to
haven't
say.
said anything.
Yeah.
All right.
And then say we made almond.
Yeah. Are you gonna pick it up?
Would she like a piece?
And I don't think. Are you gonna play it when it comes out?
Are you gonna play when it comes out, Philip?
Yeah. I'm not gonna record it, but I'm not gonna record it out the gate. But I'll probably play it.
Wait, what's your say? We made
I
almond.
think you're cutting in and out a little
Is there
bit.
nut allergies? We
Oh, so you're having trouble hearing me, aren't you?
We made almond.
Yeah.
almond cake. Are there nut
Okay.
allergies?
We made almond.
I was asking if
Did
you.
you write our?
Yeah.
I was asking if you were gonna. I was asking if. Oh my gosh. I was asking if you were gonna check it out when it comes out.
Of course I'm gonna get it when it comes out.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, that's why I was so weirded out when you didn't say anything. It's like, wait, why isn't he saying anything? I would have figured it'd be like a definite yes. But yeah. Oh yeah. I'm quite intrigued.
Whee!
I also think I quite like the reduced respawn time. Come on, no, I had him where I wanted to him, and then I missed a bunch.
And then you ran out of all your egg.
Come on, we're both doing poorly here.
You.
I had him like entirely within enemy territory, and I just screwed it all up. Right. Help, help, help.
Oh no.
Okay.
He's dead.
They're still in danger,
Mom.
though.
Mom, Philip died.
Well, we're all dying.
Oh. Okay. If you say so, Mom.
It's true.
So, like, are you
They've got a
hearing...
similar strategy to us. They've got
Right.
a lot of
Alright.
teams.
We're still doing better, but we're losing ground fast, so we need to do a last-minute push when we're winning. Don't question my logic.
Wee. Wee. Bad child. No longer has... I cannot see him or her.
How long does it take Josh to eat? I guess I had a bowl of grits. Like I had two bowls of grits while playing.
Smart
With a
start
slave.
had several
She
times
said.
because
Yeah.
he was eating.
Clara did
Yeah, I mean,
say.
I literally like ate a bowl of grits just
That you
like
did not have to make.
yes. I made the first one.
You did.
Mom.
Because it was before things started.
Yeah, that was why.
So, imagine
Philip,
that
you
is Josh
lost.
Right now.
I wonder if I can get Clara to make me a sandwich.
You lost.
They pulled that in at the end.
That's sad.
Yeah, I'm excited. I am very excited for Origami King. And it's really nice being able to talk to you about it.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Sentimental.
All right. Well, thanks for flying. Hopefully next episode, Josh will join us, but we're just going to start without him. We're not waiting for him.
Bye.
So, see you next time.